This is California Here I Come, written in 1924 by Bud DeSilva, Joseph Meyer, and Al Jolson. Made famous by Al Jolson and many others. I played in the key of C. I start off with this D minor run, which is an open D on the 4th string, and then I go to this F on the 4th string, which is the 3rd fret, 2nd fret on the 3rd string, 3rd fret D on the 2nd string. So it's, you can do the same thing by hitting the A up here on the 5th fret. After I get through this D minor run, then I play an E7th chord with your melody on the open E and then the D on the 2nd string, and then you go to an A minor chord with your melody on the C note, which is the 1st fret of the 2nd string. So the beginning part is, and then you stay on the A minor, hit A, open B, 2nd string, and then you go to this D7th chord, but you're not playing the 1st string, so you only have to hold down the C on the 2nd string and the 2nd fret A on the 3rd string. And you play the 2nd and 3rd string, and then you play a G with an open E, and the open E is your melody, and then come down to the D for your melody, and then back to the C chord, playing your C note on the 2nd string as your melody. So this whole beginning, which is also the ending, is so the first run melody starts on a C, and then it's a D, C, A on the 3rd string. And you do that with 3 chords. You do that with a C chord to start with, and then you go with a C chord with an E bass, and then an F chord. Now the way I do it is, for the C chord at the beginning, I play strings 5, 3, and 2. And then when it gets to the C with the E bass, I just play 2 E notes. So I'll play this 6th string E and the 4th string E. And then hit another C in the melody, and then I go to my F. So it's like this. And that accents the E in the bass. The next phase is a G in the melody, and your bass starts on a G and moves up a half a step. And you want to put extra pressure on the bass notes so it amplifies it. You can do the same thing on the 6th and 5th strings. And then when you get to the A note, hit the open 5th. And then it moves to this C chord, which is a C6 chord because you're putting an A in there, which is a A, G, and then an E there on your 4th string. So this GC part is quite often with this C part, I do that for the first 2 notes, and then when I do the E for the melody, I hit a G in the bass. So far we have this next part is a C6, and the melody is like this. You hit the C in the bass, hit the E on the 4th string, and then the A and G on the 3rd string. And then you move your bass up 1 to a C sharp and do the same thing on the 3rd and 4th strings. So it's, and the melody's on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, open B, open G. All that with a G bass. And then it just repeats that run again. And then it goes back to the beginning part. And then it goes back to the intro, which is also the ending. And it ends with a C chord.